Hello. My hair actually looks really good today. I'm having a good hair day. This is weird, but, you know, I like it. So, as the title probably informs you, this is my September wrap-up and October TBR. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of the books I read last month, in case you were unaware. Last month, I read On Writing by Stephen King, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. I said I was going to read The Throne of Fire and The Serpent's Shadow by Rick Riordan, the second and third books in the Kane Chronicles series, but unfortunately, due to schoolwork and swim team and being in the school play, I have not had time to get to those. I did read this book, The Witch of Blackbird Pond by Elizabeth George Spear. George Spear. It's more of a children's book, but I'm Emily Brent in my school's production of And Then There Were None, and she's a Puritan, so I decided to read this to sort of give me a basic understanding of what a Puritan really is, especially some of the more strict Puritans. Well, for the month of October, I'm all over the place with my books. I've started reading almost all of them, and I've gotten well into almost all of them, so it's kind of confusing having all these different storylines in my head. But the good news is, since I've started most of them, I'm very likely to finish all of these during the month of October, so let's hope that happens. First off, we have The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne, which I'm reading for AP English class. I should have this book finished by the end of October, and if not by then, we should have it finished by the very beginning of November. I'm really enjoying it so far. I like the language, even though it's very complex, and it's a little hard to understand, but it makes you pay attention, and I like that about this book. Plus, it's a classic, and I've been really into classics lately, and also, it's The Scarlet Letter, which I've been wanting to read for ages because it's The Scarlet Letter. Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan. For those of you who don't know, this is the third book in the second Percy Jackson the Olympian series by Rick Riordan. This one's called The Heroes of Olympus, and this series is it's still children's literature, but it's a lot thicker plot-wise and just spine-wise. So that's really enjoyable about this series, and I've been waiting for this book to come out forever, and thank God my sister saved her money because she was able to buy it, and now that she's read it, I'm reading it. This is where I am in the book, and this is where my brother is. So I'm halfway through it, so I should be able to finish it soon. Next, we have the books that I've been meaning to read for, I don't know, 6 months. The Throne of Fire and The Serpent's Shadow by Rick Riordan, the second and third books in the Kane Chronicles series. I read the first one, and then I put off reading the second and third one for a long, long time. I can't really get as into the series as I can get into Percy Jackson, but I still enjoy it, and I still want to read it because I like Rick Riordan's writing style, and I like mythology, so I like reading about Egyptian mythology. Next, for my little bonus read kind of thing of the month, I'm rereading one of my absolute favorite books of all time, Looking for Alaska by John Green. This will be my 4th time reading this book, and it's just something I kind of pick up when I'm stressed or when I need to relax, when I'm upset, because this book never fails to make me smile. It always makes me happy. This book actually has a lot of meaning to me. This is kind of the gateway to, like, who I am today, I guess you could say. It opened the door for me to Nerfiteria, for Tumblr, for everything, basically, that I'm involved in right now. And if you want to hear more about that story, you can leave a comment, and I'll maybe make a video about it. But it's a long and relatively detailed story, and I want to tell it right. So right now, I've actually started writing in this book. I'm normally the person that doesn't write in my books because I like them to be in very good condition, and I like them to kind of stay the same. Plus, I loan my books out, and I don't like reading books that have stuff all written in them. Sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes it's just annoying. But because I love this book so much, I feel compelled to write in it. I've started going through it with like a blue highlighter and writing notes like in the margins because I've read it so many times, I've started noticing new things every time I read it. And when I say read, I mean legit read. I have read every page, every word, every line of this book 3 times, and I'm now on my 4th. So I like highlighting the phrases that mean something to me, highlighting my favorite quotes, highlighting like foreshadowing what I feel like becomes important later on, and writing notes to myself in the margins. Just sort of analyzing the book. Because it's a book I love so much, I feel comfortable analyzing it. So that is my October TBR. I'm going to try to get all of these books read this month. Don't forget to friend me on Goodreads, follow me on Tumblr and Twitter. I've got links down below. And please subscribe and comment. That makes my day. I love knowing people watch these videos. And tell me what you guys want to see, because I've got a few more video ideas, but I'd love to get some stuff out there that you guys actually want me to record. So I guess that's it. I'll see you later.